I just think it's about just doing it. Pieces are going to fall where they fall, and people are going to do what people do, and there's nothing you can do about it. That is a very, very hard pill I had to swallow. And once I did that, truly did it, not just saying I did it. No, I had to really do it. And I just kept going until I knew I was accepting someone for who they are. Not trying to fix them, not holding anything over them. Just you are who you are, and that's okay. It doesn't make for good music, maybe, because, drama usually makes for good music, but it's peaceful. I like that. I like the peaceful aspect. I'm not big on drama. Mainly because someone gets hurt. And why is that satisfying? Some might say, well, that's someone else's life. I was like, right? But with that kind of apathy, would you appreciate it if someone just kind of felt that way about your life? No matter how much money you make or don't make, what you do or don't do, where you live or don't live, doesn't matter what color you are. We keep thinking about things and how they affect us, and the thing is how we think about how things affect others and us is, I believe, just from what my own experience is, unconditional love. That's true love, not romantic, not friend or family specific. It's just love, pure love for another human that you know or don't know. Doesn't matter. And being open to being wrong, and being open to be surprised about somebody. I keep hearing consistently, you don't know who's innocent. And in some ways, I had to really come to terms with that, because with some people, I'm like, but what if I'm wrong? And also, is that not trusting my intuition? It can be both, because someone could have done or said something that you felt it. Their insides didn't match their outside. That's energy, by the way. I don't know, maybe someone needs to hear that, but it's what you're saying and the look on your face isn't matching what we're feeling from the inside from you. That's what, when I say energy, that's what I mean anyway. Your energy, right here, what you don't show, that's what I listen to. You can't fake that. You can't cloak it, no matter how hard you try, because it's fake. And but yeah, so I keep hearing, you don't know who's innocent. And it makes me think about people who have money. Some also have status and power and control. And it just makes me think about how even I have to keep reminding myself that, look, there are good Christians and there are some not so great Christians. There are good spiritualists and there are some not so great spiritualists. There are good-hearted tarot readers and there are some rotten tarot readers. And there are some good humans and there's not so good humans. And that has to apply to that world. It has to. I have to believe that. I have to. I do. It's who I am. I have to believe it. You can call it naive. Your opinion does not matter. And that's how we should be living. Like that first video in part 1. Walk how you walk, talk how you talk, be you. Give no fucks about other people's opinions of you. Unless you are hurting yourself and others, it doesn't fucking matter. Just be and do good. That's it. That's all. And that includes to yourself. And that's where boundaries come in. And, the first time I actually understood what a boundary was, I was, how old was I? It was about 9 years ago. Or was it the beginning of 2017? It must have been then. Yeah. Yes. I think so. Anyway, it was between the end of 2016, beginning of 2017. And I went to couples therapy with my ex, and his ex-wife was trying to run, and implement rules in our house. And I was just like, and then feeling like she needed to hear information about my life. And that was the bigger one. And the therapist was like, you need to lay down a boundary, and she looked at him and she was like, you keep going, you won't have a wife, you'll have 2 ex-wives. It's up to you. And so of course he didn't lay it down. It's fine. It's my life. I wanted to lay it down. And I felt like that's what was the right thing to do. He didn't need to lay it down for me. But that was the first time I did it, and it felt so mean. It felt so mean. And even now I'm careful on laying down a boundary. Not everything requires a boundary. Some stuff I need to work through. And sometimes I need to create some kind of boundary that's temporary. And if it ends up being permanent, okay. And if not, okay. But you gotta trust yourself, even if you're wrong. And listen to the energy of somebody and not what they're saying and not what they're doing. You gotta do you. I was thinking about line of work and thinking about what I want to do next in my life, and it pains me to know that I am even if it's just the role I'm in, I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't feel attached to anything anymore. And I'm just moving through the emotions and asking myself, is it okay if I don't do this or that? Yeah, it really is. Because what matters is I'm listening to myself. Even if I don't understand it, I'm listening. So maybe that's something that you got to do. Maybe that's something that you need to implement and take baby steps in. Just try this that rubs up against a norm or a thought that mindset, whatever. You thought you're going to do this or whatever, and turns out maybe not. Maybe you got to stand up and say enough. Maybe you have to be the voice. Maybe you have to be the change that you want to see. Maybe you have to do it. Walk the walk and talk the talk.